All right, I got my box made for my dust collection for my router for my router table insert. And what I've done here is this is what the box is going to mount to, and this is going to mount underneath my table. So what I've done here is I've laid out, because I have to get the power to that router somehow, and I also have to be able to pull that router out if need be. If this thing ever gets torn apart and transported somewhere in the future. So I'm going to mount this side to the table. This is just going to get glued to the bottom. I'm going to notch it right here for the cord plug. It's got to be that wide, a 1 inch wide by 3/4. This is 3/4 this way and 1 inch this way. Now, once that gets up glued to the bottom, and if I ever want to put this up tight to the bottom of the table, I need a cord relief here as well. So I'm going to make this a little bit wider than the cord thickness, same depth, 3/4 of an inch, and I'll just cut those both on the table saw, and then I'm going to glue this on, and then when I get ready to put this on, all I'm going to do is I'm going to probably leave it down maybe, this is 3 inches wide by the way, or 3 1/8 I think. So I'm gonna put it up about halfway, and I'll just run a couple screws in here and this side. That's all I'm going to do. I mean, I could do something fancier, but that'll be good enough for what I'm doing, and it'll just hang there. Now the other thing that I wanted to tell you is I did this. I put this. I could have gone inside or outside, and I decided to go inside because the draft is going to come down this way, and this way nothing is going to get hung up on this edge. If this was on the outside, stuff can get hung up on this edge right here, and I don't want that. So this creates a nice way for the chips to get out. So I'm going to make these 2 cuts, glue it to the bottom of my table, and then I'll show you the finished results. Okay, there's my frame glued to the bottom of my table, and my power cord coming out that access hole that I made. And now I'm just going to put this box up here. Got my holes angled so I can access them with my drill. And they don't have to be super tight. All it has to do is just keep that from dropping. And that's good. That's nice. That's solid enough. Got my blast gate here, and that's nothing more than a friction fit in the bottom of this panel or the bottom part of the box. I drilled that slightly undersized, and then this thing's got a little bit of a taper to it. And this will allow me to hook up my dust collection like that. I may get a longer hose, because if I put my rolling cart in here, it's going to interfere. Let me see if I can widen out here so you can see what I'm talking about. And so the hose is coming down, but it's angling this way. Get my knees out of the way. So it's going this way away, but I want this right here, so I'm going to need to get a longer hose. I've got one somewhere. I'll find it. Anyway, that's that. That's going to work good, I think, once I get the proper hose on here. I can rotate my Y, rotate that up. That might even solve it, just if I just rotate that up instead of having it laying down like that. But there we go. So I've got enough cord. This will then plug into my switch here. And I'll just bundle this back up. I've got enough cord if I need to take the router in and out. Just like that, I'll tie that together. And I can pull my router out, in and out. I'll show you that here in a second. Okay, I got that flipped up. So that's going to give me room for my cart. Whatever I decide to do with this space anyway. I'm going to do something with this cord too. I'm going to try and get some kind of a hook or something to hold that up out of the way. I just don't like it flopping around. I'll take care of that too. But anyway, coming back up on top here. Just show you what I've got going. If I pull this, I can now just pull my router up this way, and I've got enough cord to play around with. Then you can see down in here that my blast gate is closed, but there. So that'll work out pretty well, I think. I want to give it a try here too. Let's do that right now. Hang on. Okay, so if I want to pull my router out now, I just have to take it out and just pull it up this way. But you can see I got plenty of cord here to do whatever I need to do. But this router lift allows me to extend the bit up above, and I can change the bit from right here, so I don't have to take it out to do that. The only reason I would maybe need to take it out would be to change the router speed. But let's just see how it drafts here. Good. That's much better than what I had before, no doubt about it. And then this is just a beautiful fit. I can't ask for any better fit than that. I took my time and it turned out great. So I'm really looking forward to using this baby now. So there she is, and we'll just keep moving forward, doing the rest of this stuff. Thanks for watching.